They're lying to you about Magomed Ankalaev, so let me tell you the truth. I've heard takes from Magomed Ankalaev is a great Dagestani wrestler who will submit Pereira with wrestling, which doesn't even make sense because there's no submissions in wrestling. I've heard takes that are saying that Magomed Ankalaev will outbox Pereira, which doesn't make sense because Pereira is one of the sparring partners of recently fraud-checked Big Bang Zhang, top 10 boxer currently. Right? Let me tell you the truth. Ankalaev is a boxing heavy counter puncher. High pressure counter punch. He has extremely fast hands and fights in southpaw. Okay, so most of his fights are in open stance. Open stance being when your lead foot or lead hand is on the same side as your opponent. Now, it's important to note that Ankalaev's pressure is in position only. He is not a high pressure counterpuncher where he will instigate and throw attacks so that you can retaliate. He will walk you down and wait for you to throw and then throw afterwards. You see this in the Jan fight, in the Rakic fight. You've seen this for years. So against Rakic, you can notice a lot of things. For example, he drops his lead hand after throwing it. Now, this is a normal habit for some southpaws due to the fact that people are further away when your lead hand's on the same side. He has very high pressure and he's very calculated. He will stalk his opponent down and slowly and methodically learn patterns and start lighting them up with the backhand. That being said, he has what I would call a Muay Thai pace. If you've ever been in a gym and you've sparred Muay Thai guys, usually they are not the most intense sparring where people are fighting very quickly. It is more of a slow, controlled, methodical pace where they'll chop and take turns. He tries to set up a rear hand or the backhand, normally his left because he's a southpaw, when he's getting leg kicked. However, he gets lit up with leg kicks. You see this by Rakic even hitting a new personal best on leg kicks against Ankalaev. He decided that, with the outside foot battle, he's going to use the open stance body kicks off of combos. Now, this open stance body and head kicks work very well because of angle. So the body kick will sneak underneath the elbow. And the head kick, obviously, when you are coming to the body a lot, people start dropping their hands, lowering their hands, and coming over the top with that head kick really increases danger factor. And he will shoot with that backhand from the stars. He will shoot when he's out of range with that backhand. He'll throw that backhand when he's in range. He really tries to land that backhand. Now, against Jan Blachowicz, he's very good at occupying space when pressured. So occupying space, again, is the concept of being able to claim an area and fight for that space, making somebody earn their way into your space. But he was hurt by leg kicks in round 2. Again, you see this weakness to leg kicks. You see that even against Rakic, he still hasn't improved his leg kick defense very much. However, when he is in trouble, when he is hurt, he does wrestle. And this is a big part of why people think Ankalaev is a great grappler. He manages to hold down good fighters like Jan Blachowicz, but he has 0 submissions in his career. He's been submitted by Paul Craig. Paul Craig submits everybody somehow, but Paul Craig is not a good fighter. When he is in orthodox or in closed stance, he can blitz and will use that blitz. I was surprised to see him blitz due to the slower pacing that he has when he is in that open stance, in that southpaw stance. But if he's forced to switch due to leg kicks, due to damage, he can blitz, but that does seem to sap his energy. And he has takedown attempts against the fence. This is something you see often with the Dagestanis and these people from the Caucasus. Their takedown offense normally comes against the fence. However, it took 7 attempts to land the takedown on Jan, and he's a control grappler. He's not trying to win with ground and pound or by submission. He's there controlling the position, winning not via damage but via position. In conclusion, Ankalaev, great boxing heavy counter puncher. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree with anything I said, and tell me what you think about Ankalaev versus Pereira, which is happening on the 8th of March. Thank you for listening.